My name's Jack Ham. My wife and I are the third generation of the Lima family to farm at Lima Ranch. Started in 1938 as a small pasture-based dairy, and over the years, my grandfather-in-law and father-in-law grew the dairy, and Patty and I have really tried to carry on that tradition. We went to the sustainability conference and we listened to a lot of talks and then started looking at AMMP. Let's see what we can do, what's going to work on our facility to make us updated for the 21st century. So we went to the separation and solar drying because we feel that we're going to be able to separate out the manure, haul it further away. We had a family meeting and we go, yes, if we're gonna stay in this business, we need to go forward in this manner. The way this was designed back in the 70s was it would be all gravity flow, so it wouldn't have any pumps. Before, we had a very small separation pit on the north side where our dry cows and heifers were, and then a much larger pit down here. With this program, we were able to get funding to get all the water from all over the dairy to our separator. So that was a really great benefit from the AMMP program. I would say have somebody knowledgeable. I thought my wife and I could do this with our son and daughter, and it was a little more intense than that. We used a private outfit. We had decided to do the separation and solar drying. We have US Farm System flush pumps here. I know their service. I went with somebody local. We changed a lot of the way we flush our system. We went from flushing out of our pond, going through a settling pond back into the pond and then flush again. US Farms recommended a processing pit. We collect the water, they stir the water up, it goes over the separator. Some of the water goes back into there and some goes into another pond. It's worked out really, really well. They recommended the pumps that would bring the water from the north side of the dairy, and this is really going to improve getting manure to those fields. I've found that the benefit of manure in the fields is water retention because you improve the humus, and so you hold more water, especially in the more sandy loam fields. Because of our current drought, it's really to the forefront, and we have seen a real improvement in the fields where we're able to put more manure. We're able to get this dried here on the concrete, and then we can move it, and the bedding will go on another concrete slab. We started in August of 2020, and we had the US Farm System running in mid-March. Because included in this, we had to get more electricity, and the longest holdup was waiting for PG&E to install the electricity. That's our first challenge. The second challenge I would argue was getting your consulting team together. Who's going to walk you through the process? There's help out there to get that going. It's getting the permit process, realizing that if you're doing something electrical, the electrical has to be done first. Get that process going. The air board and or water board need to be contacted early on in the process. We had to get an authority to construct because we did not have a separator on site, and actually it went pretty smooth with the air board. It's one of those things you call PG&E first, the air board second. I recommend having a third party help you because they will remember the dates and everything. It's been excellent. It will take a lot of stress off of doing this project. Have a budget. Have a budget, have a budget. You should be going about it. This is going to help me get on to the next level. Every other day maintenance, a weekly maintenance. US Farms does a quarterly maintenance for a year, and then we'll see how it works out. Everything is in the cloud. They can run everything from an office in another town. If we get an alarm, so does their office, and Especially during startup, we were able to go, hey, we have an alarm. Yes, we know this is the alarm. This is what you do to reset it, and this is what you do to prevent it. The U.S. farm system takes the large solids out, and UC Davis has been working with us on looking at how much solids they take out, and it's that large fiber that you see floating at the top of your ponds at certain times. We will stack the dried solids in a corral so that we can haul it off in the fall or in the spring. We've really improved our manure collection, and we can account for all the manure that we're generating. Patience is not my long suit, but we did it.